This is called the show. If you didn't know, this is called the show.
Ladies.
Happy Wednesday, squad. Have you guys worked out today? Today is Workout Wednesday. If you have, make sure that you hashtag Workout Wednesday, and then you also send me a message and let me know exactly what you did. Last week, if you guys recall, I decided that since I have not been working out for like weeks, every time you go into the gym, or even if you do a walk for like maybe 20 minutes, I asked if you guys could please do like an extra 10 minutes just for me. So you can just kind of send that energy through the universe and, just kind of like, just to kind of like, go under my feet and then lift me up. And, so then I get that energy going again like I used to as I get started again. So if you have done that, have been doing that for, since last week on Wednesday and Thursday, it's been working because guess what? I started working out on when did I start? Monday. I started Monday this week. I had to think twice because I'm like, what have I been doing this week? So I started Monday. I did my cardio on Monday, and I'm trying to do lightly. I'm not trying to go dive in and do the hard stuff that I used to do when I was working out regularly. I'm not trying to hurt myself. I want to make sure that I do everything, in my own pace and then just do it slow. I cannot dive into boxing. I have to wait until I've been doing it for a minute and kind of let my joints and, my muscles and everything to do that. So I did it. So I've been doing cardio this entire week. So I've been doing pretty good. So keep doing what you're doing. If you're working out, make sure that you add that extra 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And if you're not working out, then you need to start doing like a little bit of a walk, like 10 minutes or 15 minutes just to kind of get it going. And most of you already know this because I posted it on my Instagram. I am doing a walk. I'm joining Lisa Ann, and we're doing charities from now on. And our first one is Walk to End Alzheimer's. And, if you can donate, any little bit of, donation helps. I set my goal. I set my goal really, really low. And the reason why I did it, because I didn't want to add any pressure. So whenever you see my post, I don't want you to feel pressured that, you had to, if you wanted to donate, I don't want you to feel pressured that it had to be a certain amount of money. So that's why I set my goal really low to $100, because I want to make sure that, I understand, sometimes you may not have, cash flowing like you want to donate. So I set it really low. So if you wanted to put something in, it could only, it could be like cents, $1, $5, whatever it is. Just donating, or even just, donating your time, or maybe walking for it would be good. And I have met my goal. So thank you so much, those of you that have been donating. I completely appreciate it. Like I said, it's not a GoFundMe account. It goes directly to the Alzheimer's Association. So it's, I'm on the page. If you look for me, I'm under, Elizabeth Mesa, and you can just continue donating even though I already met my goal. And I have to say, I had no idea how many people that listen to the show have been affected by Alzheimer's. I'm learning now that, people that are posting, my squad and like listeners are posting, you're either donated on behalf of, one of your loved ones that was affected, they passed away. You've been mentioning to me that, your sister has it, your mother has it, your father, your brother, and I had no idea how many people have been and are affected by Alzheimer's. I didn't even know. I guess it's one of those things where you really don't really know until you put it out there, and it's just like an overwhelming response. And, so if you guys can, try to donate whichever way you can, including, the same thing with what's going on, with Texas, with all the floods, Hurricane Harvey. Try to do the same thing, try to donate, send whatever you can. And I've been seeing posts. I hope it's not true. I hope it's just, what you call fake news, that there's a lot of markets and stores that are really price gouging for water, because water is needed And obviously, they cannot drink tap water or anything because it's, it's contaminated. So they're price gouging. They're like raising the prices for what normally would be like a case of water that would be, I don't know, like $3, $4. They are charging anywhere between $20 and $40. I'm really, really, really hoping this is like fake news. I hope it's not real. And if it's real, then what you have to do is, whatever store and market are doing that, then maybe we should not buy anything from them, because it's not okay. It's like people are in need. It's not like it's candy, it's water. People need water to survive. So that shouldn't be done. And if they're doing that, then maybe we shouldn't even shop at those places anymore, just to show that it's just not okay in support of what they're doing. They should sell it the regular price and not doing the price gouging. My name is Elizabeth. I don't even think I said that when I, opened the show. My name is Elizabeth. You are listening to Discover Radio. When I come back, I'm going to introduce my guest, and I'm excited because she's in studio, and she is wearing would it be perfume or cologne? It smells so delicious. It's cotton candy, and she's in here, and the entire studio smells like cotton candy. I'm not a cotton candy person. I don't like cotton candy, but, just smelling the perfume makes me want to, try cotton candy and trying to, give it a chance again and try to eat it, see if it tastes as good as, it smells, because it smells so good.
Sometimes you gotta stop, smell them beautiful roses. Sometimes you gotta open up doors and set sail across the big blue ocean. Once in a while, climb up to the top of that peak and yell to the world, I'm just being me. And listen to it echo like it ain't gonna stop for what seems like eternity. Sometimes you just have to change your view on things. Sometimes you gotta show 'em how you rock when they tryna roll. Show 'em how to hip-hop when they test your soul. Show 'em how to giddy up and go, go, go. Show 'em how you do it at this rodeo. Show 'em what it means to say that you won't stop. Show 'em how you give it everything you got. Am I making it clear? How else can I show that you're better than you know? Oh, oh. Better than you know. Oh, oh. Now we all find ourselves from time to time stuck in a rut we can't get up. We're looking at some brick walls and they're hard to climb. We got no one there to catch you if you fall.
New music's always rocking.
Hey, what's up? It's me, J Balvin.
Dash Radio's home for the world's hottest music. That's right.
Sometimes you just have to see your view on things. Sometimes you gotta show 'em how you rock when they tryna roll. Show 'em how to hip-hop when they test your soul. Show 'em how to giddy up and go, go, go. Show 'em how you do it at this rodeo. Show 'em what it means to say that you won't stop. Show 'em how you give it everything you got. Am I making it clear? How else can I show that you're better than you know? Oh, oh. Better than you know. Oh, oh. When you cross that finish line, everything gets clearer. You put in all your time, worked it out in the mirror. You found everything that you could see wrong, and it's to the floor from dusk till dawn. You grab a beat that will move your soul. You're about to let everyone know. Sometimes you gotta show 'em how you rock when they tryna roll. Show 'em how to hip-hop when they test your soul. Show 'em how to giddy up and go, go, go. Show 'em how you do it at this rodeo. Show 'em what it means to say that you won't stop. Show 'em how you give it everything you got. Am I making it clear? show that you're better than you know.
You're listening to the show. My name is Elizabeth Mesa, and I am here. I am ready to introduce my guest, and that was Better Than You Know, Twinkle. Hi. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. That's like the first time it's on the radio. What?
And this is from your album, Just Dance.
My brand new third album, Just Dance. It's coming out October 6th, and I'm super excited about it.
I'm so glad you set the date because I would have said September.
Well, you know what? Let me tell you a little funny story about that. So originally it was set to come out September 15th, but it's actually October 6th. But I've been on the road for so long this whole summer. So the reason why I picked that date is that because when you submit it to the Grammys, you have to have it in by a certain deadline.
Yes.
Like your album has to be released by a certain time. Well, I've been on the road since May, and I thought I had till September to turn in everything. You have to turn in your album August 23rd, and I found out August 25th that if it wasn't in on the 23rd, you can't qualify.
Oh, no.
So I was like, oh, no. So I pushed it back 2 weeks, and that's why October 6th, guys, is the new date.
And speaking of touring, if you want to know when she's performing and where, you have to check her website out, twinkleandfriends.com. And you have performances coming up. One of them, the Grove.
Yes.
So you go there a lot. I love the Grove.
I love the Grove too. That's kind of like my home away from home. And, you know, kids and families that follow me, they think that that's like my home away from home too. Actually started at the Grove, and we will be there next month. But we travel all over the country. I was just like in Wyoming and Montana and Texas. And so definitely check the website. I'm not great at following up on my website, so I always post on Instagram and Facebook first. And anything that like happens last minute or we get like a new show at the last second, I always post on Facebook and Instagram.
And you've been described as the Lady Gaga for kids.
Oh, you know what? That is like the hugest thing ever.
Yeah.
When people say that, I just kind of like blush and go, oh my God, thank you, because Lady Gaga is amazing.
Yeah.
I've worked my booty off for a long time, so I take that very humbly, and that's very sweet. So I think she's amazing.
And you're not new to the business. You've done TV, you've done Broadway shows.
Yep.
So you've been around.
I have been around. I feel like I've been in show business. This is basically all I know how to do. I've been doing it since I was 5, since I was a little kid, in theater, doing Broadway shows, TV. I was I'm still a recording artist, but a recording artist in a girl band signed to Hollywood Records, Disney, opening up for Britney and Backstreet Boys back in the day. So yes, I've been doing this my whole life, and I love it. And it's show business is super hard. So obviously I love it because you have to have thick skin being in show business.
I love the fact that, you know, you keep your music very positive for the kids. You know, I love that because nowadays when you listen to music, I have to say, the music now, you know, in the millennial kids, it's crazy.
Yeah.
When I think before like the 2000, they would have music where, you know, it was regular music, and then they had the version if you wanted to do explicit.
Exactly.
Now, there's no such thing as, you know, giving you the choice. Now it's like directly to just like explicit. So when I listen to some music on the radio, and I was like, oh, like, wow, like I can't believe that.
Yeah.
So I love the fact that you keep everything positive and, you know, for the kids to listen, you know, that's actually great.
Thank you. I'm committed to that. And even though like on this particular album, the actual sound has matured a little bit and it's a little bit edgier than my previous 2 albums, but the messages are still there because I never want to abandon what I started and what my whole purpose and my mission wanting to do, kids music and be a kids artist for kids, an artist for kids. So I think I grew up in a household where both my parents are teachers, my grandparents were teachers, so moral values and family values were super instilled growing up. I was the kid that watched Sesame Street probably way too long to be watching Sesame Street, but I do